We are streaming this with you guys live. The first round of the grand finale started a little bit early. We were hoping to have a little bit of time before the petite finale was over, but here we go. So glad that you guys are still watching. If you're still here with us, and Arthur will be joining us shortly. We took a little bit of a break. It is a long stream tonight because we're bringing you the entire finale of the IMRC 2020 tonight. This is the first game. Asere with the pink sails, Tristan Perron, is first right now, right in front of RoxyJoni. We were able to hop in right before the start. And yeah, Asere has been dominating so far. We know he's very good at controlling his opponents. So let's see how he manages to pull out of the first round. This is a best of 5 format, so he needs to win 3 rounds before he can be declared tonight's final winner. Asere keeping the control over the ley line, while RoxyJoni is going a little bit over and above ley line, hoping to catch a little bit of speed and close the gap. He won't pass ahead of his opponent on this leg, but he can catch up to him. So catching up a little bit on what just happened here, there was a little bit of, I would say, confusion with the last round, semifinals 2. We thought we were bringing you a last and final round, but eventually race committee decided that a final round wasn't necessary. The British boat Deja Vu had been disqualified, and so RoxyJoni was able to make it to finals. He already had to win, so all he had to do was win one last round, but we were unfortunately not able to bring you that round. Here we go. Asere is still keeping a 100-meter lead on his opponent right now. This is the grand final of the IMRC Match Racing Cup 2020, brought to you by Apache Racing, brand new organization on the eSailing scene, and we hope they bring us more organizations and more competitions like this, because it was very well organized and smooth sailing all through the night.
All right, back in the finals.
Yeah, the finals started up. Arthur, good to have you back with us. Good to see that you are
good to be back.
Back
all right,
behind your PC, ready to watch. Ooh, Asere just picked up a penalty, rounding that downwind mark. Oh, I hope this will open up the game a little bit for RoxyJoni. We're on the very first round of the grand final.
All right, great. And who had the advantage at start? Is that solid Asere?
We picked up just seconds before the start, so I'd have to go back and check. I think Asere had the advantage from the very start, at least up on the entire upwind leg. He was controlling over on the left side of the track. Well, this is a lot of drama, a lot of excitement building up all the way to this final tonight. So thanks to everyone who's watching. Hi to everyone in the chat, and let us know who you're supporting between these two boats, the German or the French, the pink sails or the white sails.
I like the white sails better. I mean, it looks like a natural color for a boat.
I've only ever had white sails on my boat. I can identify. Asere is controlling RoxyJoni right now.
Right.
Putting him in his fumes. RoxyJoni did manage to pick up a little bit on the gap, but still going to be short on this second upwind leg. Might be able to do something on the downwind leg if this wind shift plays in his favor here. He could catch up within 20 meters of Asere, of Tristan Perron, and we've seen that 20 meters is pretty much what it takes on these J70s to effectively slow down another boat. You can't really slow them down with more than 20 meters of a gap.
Asere still tacking, still covering RoxyJoni. Solid play there.
Yeah, this aerial view really gives us a good idea of what each boat and what each skipper has to take into account, what they have to do every couple of seconds, tacking to anticipate what the other boat's going to do. As Asere rounds the mark, let's hope he doesn't hit the buoy this time. Oh, he's not going to like that I reminded him of that. These are the best of the best. These are some of the very best players on the game. So we hope you enjoy what we're bringing you tonight and what the race committee and all of these e-sailors are bringing you also. Here we go. Asere seems to have a decent enough lead on the downwind leg to stay ahead. Unless he makes a big mistake, but he doesn't seem to be going in the wrong direction.
That second downwind leg, I don't think Roxy can come back from this. He's unfortunately too far behind to actually put his wind shadow over Asere. And yeah, that seems like a solid win for this first round of the finals.
Watch out. RoxyJoni, we know, is a very, very dangerous adversary in match racing. I would not write him off too soon. And like we saw, he was able to come back over Deja Vu several times, never letting the other skipper keep the lead.
Yeah, they're both same speed at 13.5 knots, same cap, 141 degrees. So, I mean,
same bearing, yeah, same heading.
Same heading. What's Asere doing?
Asere is going for 360.
Yep, speed there.
Oh, he just wanted to cut the line at the very mark, show us that he wasn't going to hit the buoy, show off his skill. RoxyJoni has to concede a defeat in the very first round of this grand finals.
Yeah, that's race one.
That is.
Remembering best of 5, so first at 3 wins will win this final. So score 1-0 for Asere. And on the other side, we have the match race between Pepito and Deja Vu. I'm gonna just peek that real quick, see what the score is over here.
Let's check that out then. Ooh. Yeah, so this is the third place final going on right now between British sailor Deja Vu and French sailor Pepito, Team Tim. And right now, it looks like Deja Vu has a slight lead, but it is an ever so slight lead.
Ever so slight, exactly. Very close call there. They're only meters away. I think Deja Vu will have the advantage once he'll tack. And I think Pepito is trying to get in range, because when he's going to tack, he needs to stay clear to not get a penalty. So
yeah, that tack is going to be very, very tricky to be able to pull off right in front of Pepito and his blue boat.
Yeah, Pepito's holding the advantage here and getting in front, and he cannot tack.
And he will
very
push
well played from Pepito.
There we go. He pushed his opponent far above the ley line.
That was very well played on Pepito, getting the advantage. Let's not miss off.
Yeah, can you keep an eye on the second round of the finale? I will be keeping track here. Asere versus RoxyJoni. 1 round for Asere.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Asere versus RoxyJoni is going to start.
It's going to start? Well, then
Yep, both players are in race.
Alright, well then we will catch up on the third place final a little bit later as we watch the grand finale between these two players who've given so much, who've fought through so many other adversaries that we're going to give them a little bit of attention here. Right before the start, 40 seconds.
Asere getting that penalty off, but still 30 seconds, so I don't think that's really going to penalize RoxyJoni.
Here we go. Who will get the better start? As we know in match racing, I know there are a couple of people who don't know sailing too well in the chat. Smarty07 is a newcomer to the sport out of Stuttgart, Germany. And I know that some of these people don't know the sport very well. So what you're seeing right now is the start of the race. A lot of things come down to the start, a bit like pole position in Formula One. This is how you win the race, is by getting a good start. And right now it's Asere with the pink sails who got the best start. RoxyJoni tacking off. Only 2 meters gap, so a lot is open, and RoxyJoni will be hitting some fresh wind over here on the right side of the track sooner, so definitely a lot going to happen on this second round of the finale. Asere is up 1-0. And hey, greetings from Paris, greetings from Stuttgart, and greetings from San Francisco. It is an international stream.
Exactly. Greetings, hallo.
Guten Abend in Germany. That's up to date. Are watching the second race. And
Close call there.
And right now, it's still very close between the two boats. Really up.
I wonder RoxyJoni tacking, trying to inflict that penalty, and Asere just getting clear. Oh, and now covering RoxyJoni, I believe. With his frumes, RoxyJoni luffing a bit, trying to get clear. Oh, this is a very close race. Will he manage to keep that advance? Yes, I believe he will. Oh, and tacking again and covering his opponent. Very solid play there from Asere. And RoxyJoni faking the start attack. Ooh, wind shift. Everything is happening at the same time.
Is that wind shift going to help RoxyJoni? No, it's going over to the wrong side to help him. It's going to give an advantage to Asere right now, tacking over.
Mm-hmm.
The gap is building up on this first upwind leg.
Asere going for that ley line. Not trying to cover his opponent, just going for that ley line.
We've seen some pretty crazy shifts tonight. Are we in Denmark again tonight? Yes, we seem to be in Aarhus again. Always the first map, always the first location that you can select on the game. So it's by default everyone's favorite sailing location.
Favorite? Who knows?
I
don't know if they really enjoy it.
It's complicated tonight. Definitely a lot of wind shifts we've seen.
Yep.
RoxyJoni going to have to tack again. There he goes. He's going to have to tack to make the buoy the first windward mark. Let's see how soon Asere pulls out his spinnaker. He's waiting. Not doing it too soon. He wants to keep control over his adversary as well. If he goes too far ahead, he may not be able to control what RoxyJoni does on this downwind leg. German skipper following the French with the pink sails.
70 meters behind, and the
Both
wind shadow is
diving.
only 30 meters, so that's gonna be difficult for RoxyJoni. And there he is, closing in, trying to get back to Tristan.
How's that
That
gap?
is solid play. Closing that gap. Yeah, he's only 50 meters behind, close 20 meters already. Might play to an advantage.
We can
There
see
he
both
is.
boats moving between 10 and 12 knots. It'll be up to the first who manages to reach 13 knots. There we go. RoxyJoni's got a nice breeze there, picking up some fresh wind, some darker wind up here. Probably should have stayed on that, but then he doesn't want to leave Asere with that starboard tack on him.
30
Which buoy
meters
will
here
it
to
be?
close.
Which buoy will it be? Oh, Asere picks the
Leeward
right,
buoy.
RoxyJoni follows him. Nobody hits the buoy, but RoxyJoni manages to pull back up and in the lead, although Asere's got that starboard tack, and it's a penalty on RoxyJoni. He was not able to tack fast enough. Now he has a penalty to a race and managed to stay in the race. But he's going to have a starboard tack. Might be able to do something.
Both are very close. RoxyJoni really managed to cover that gap, and Asere always playing solid, always playing the wind cover on his opponent.
We know Asere likes to cover his opponents. Doesn't take his time. Doesn't go too fast. Takes his time. And slightly more aerial view. RoxyJoni staying clear of Asere's fumes. He knows the J70s very well. He knows exactly where he needs to stay, where he needs to keep his boat.
Looking at the wind again, it's gonna shift shortly. You can see the wind socks on the mini map. Getting
You anticipate
advantage
a
to
shift?
RoxyJoni.
Yep. I don't see the shift yet. It's gonna come at the last minute. Hopefully they'll already make it to the lay line. RoxyJoni hasn't managed to keep the lead. He had to give up a little bit.
Everything is going to be played on this last downwind.
Really crazy how he took that penalty from Tristan Perron, from Asere. I don't understand how he couldn't have seen the boat on the starboard tack. I don't know if it was a strategy to go get the win, knowing he would take a penalty, or if it was just a misclick.
He had an advantage there.
He could have tried definitely trying something. You have to try something when you're up against such good players. You have to be able to gamble a little bit. And Asere pulling out his kite halfway through the dogleg. There we go. RoxyJoni following up, but that will not be enough for him to catch up. Hey, La Mer Noire, good to see you. Hey, wish we would have seen you in the finals, but we were watching your game earlier against Lucas. No, not against Lucas, against RoxyJoni. And we got a little bit of footage of that. We hope we'll be able to share that with you pretty soon. Some good games, especially the third one. Some of the earlier games that took place before in this International Match Racing Cup 2020, organized by Apache Racing. The first event of Apache Racing, and definitely going down very well. Asere heading towards a win. Second win on his finale run. And might be his second to last round. If he gets one more win, he will be the winner of tonight. Winner of the competition. So RoxyJoni absolutely needs to win the next round. That is the bottom line. Let us know what you think. Let us know if
good race there.
that window closed. Let us know if you think RoxyJoni is going to take the next round. I know RoxyJoni is an amazing match race player. Seen him in other streams. So hopefully his next round will be slightly better. I mean, it's been close so far. It's been super close with Asere on these first 2 rounds.
I'm watching on the other side Pepito versus Deja Vu on that petite finale, and Deja Vu keeping a strong advance. That's their first downwind leg.
I think he was in the lead on the first round as well that we dropped in on a little bit earlier.
Go Pepito.
A lot of Pepito supporters in the chat, obviously. Very popular racer on Virtual Regatta in the French scene and on the international scene.
Indeed. I'll stay aware of the next and third race.
Yeah, well, join us now. It is now or never. We are on the season premiere of season 2 of Inshore streams, and we're watching the IMRC 2020 finale. This is up for grabs right now. Asere has it within his reach. Just 1 round away. All he needs is to secure a win, and he will be crowned the first winner of the IMRC. Hopefully more additions to come in the future. Oh, we need to get into position. We need to watch this grand final. 1 minute from start. Say hi, drop in the chat. It's now or never anyways. Had a great time tonight. It's been fun coming back. It missed me a lot. I missed it a lot. It missed me. It's the French coming back out. I missed doing this a lot. So hopefully we'll get some more. We'll get some more chances to stream soon. Oof, fight has started. Get into that aerial view. Here we go. RoxyJoni picking up a penalty first. He's going to head down to the line now. And the suspense is building. The tension is on for this last round of the night. I just want to mention the last round of the night is finishing a little bit ahead of schedule, perfectly on time. That's that's saying a lot for the race committee. Okay, both boats are pretty far apart at 5-6 seconds to the start. They're not going to go for a penalty right before. What's RoxyJoni doing? Taking a little bit more speed.
Oh, sorry.
There we go. Asere has a false start. That has indeed put things up for grabs for RoxyJoni. Asere, yes, already has 2 wins right now. Let's go really quick to this little overlay cam so that you can follow exactly where we are. We're on the 3rd race, 3rd of a maximum 5 races. This is a best of 5 format. And Asere already has 2 wins. Right now we see Asere trying to build back up his gap that has built between him and RoxyJoni because he took a false start, had to cross back over the starting line.
We see both boats going for the left of the
where there's a little bit more pressure, and you can see there's more wind over on this side. Shift hasn't come in yet, so RoxyJoni currently still in the lead, but now he's going to start covering. Okay, here we go. This is payback.
Yep.
RoxyJoni will not leave Asere get ahead because Asere would do the same thing to him.
We're going to see a very aggressive play there. RoxyJoni attacking and covering his opponent. Asere is trying to keep clear of that wind fume, that wind shadow. It's going to make for an interesting play after that mark.
He's going to have to wait till the downwind leg to do something.
Yep.
And I'm glad some people are paying attention in the chat. That's great. Thanks, Smarty. Guess he's a clever guy. It's an inside joke. I'm sorry. Try to get back to the game, get back to the action.
German joke, I guess.
It's exactly that. It's a German joke. But yeah, the Germans are in the lead right now. RoxyJoni is in the lead, so we can make German jokes. Germany is in a good direction, a good way to win their next, or at least the first round in this finale. They need to win this round, otherwise Asere will be crowned winner. You will take the title home unless RoxyJoni can keep this lead and bring down another 2 wins after that. He's still got to win 3 rounds in total. So pressure is on him tonight to perform. He's going for a long reach here, going to pull his spinnaker out. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably close, I'm sorry. Last minute hoist. There we go. I saw him heading much higher up heading.
All right, maybe Asere can catch up there. He's got a little bit of a distance.
That's a 70-meter gap. There's no way he's catching up on a 70-meter gap unless he gets better wind, unless there's a breeze that comes in behind him. Let's see the speeds right now. 13.5 for RoxyJoni, 13.6 for Asere.
Wait. Talk too early because Asere is definitely covering him now. He's got an advantage of half a knot.
I'm up about 15 meters behind RoxyJoni, giving him just a little bit of fumes. RoxyJoni's not having any of it. RoxyJoni's saying no. You stay behind and I will jibe as many times as I have to get out of your fumes.
He still has like 1 knot lead. 1 knot.
Asere building up more speed. It's incredible. How does he get a faster boat? He's got all those cheat codes. Like I said earlier. Oh, amazing skippers and good technique. Back up on that upwind leg. RoxyJoni's going to have to cover Asere again.
Only 25 meters behind. Might make for something. RoxyJoni trying to cover him again. Asere saying, I'm not going to have any of that. Like, it's a very intense race.
But we're not playing football, so Germany cannot win 7-1. No matter what our German commentators in the chat will be saying, can't take it 7-1. Best score that RoxyJoni can make tonight would be 3-2, which is the only score he can make that will allow him to win.
Yep.
Still got to win another 2 rounds after this one. And we'll be bringing you all of the action. And you'll be able to catch the replays tomorrow on the Twitch channel and soon uploaded over onto YouTube. So we'll get the highlights for you, best moments, like this one right now, so that you can watch this whenever you want. RoxyJoni covering that Asere, but the shift is playing in his favor as well.
Yeah, the very solid play from Asere trying to take that advantage. I wonder. Yeah, I think Asere is able to come up before RoxyJoni on that mark.
I think there's still a decent gap, especially if the shift continues in this direction. It should keep giving an advantage to the white boat. We'll get back into position to watch this mark rounding. We are in New York, I believe, for this finale
in New York,
tonight.
Yeah.
We are not in Denmark. We are watching this from New York City, Manhattan, in the background as RoxyJoni rounds that first mark. Financial District, Battery Park.
And as they round the second mark, I believe Asere is in a good position to cover.
Now he's much closer, indeed. RoxyJoni needs to get a distance between him and the pink boat established quickly. 50 meters, I'm not sure that's going to be enough, especially since they're going to be on a port tack next.
Mm-hmm. Both at same speed, 13.9 knots.
Asere could possibly try to go a little bit further than the German boat and pick up a little bit of speed. Wind does seem to be getting slower on the right side of the course. Here we go. RoxyJoni jibed first, but Asere is covering him 100%, mirroring every one of his jibes. You would think that he was a little bit far, and it does seem like he will have a little bit of trouble catching up on RoxyJoni on this last downwind leg. The finish is only a couple 100 meters away, but it's not over. It's not over. Holy crap. This is a lot of pressure here on RoxyJoni's shoulders. He needs this win. He cannot mess up. And he just picked up the penalty. Asere managing to pull push a penalty on him right on the 100-meter mark. That is it. Ooh.
That is a play.
That was the catch-up and the comeback. And no matter what RoxyJoni did, he had a perfect race. I mean, how terrible is that for him to... I'm sorry, I'm going to keep that sound effect down a little bit. Good game on behalf of both of them. That is a 3-0 victory for Asere, French boat, who was able to catch up. Somebody clip this in Twitch right now. Clip the last couple of minutes so that we can see this again, because this was incredible. I'm gonna get that.
That was